Hello, welcome to Friday. It's August 17th. Skipped yesterday, spent far too much time working on student loan stuff that I don't enjoy working on. But my weekend has begun. Well earned. I did not get voluntary time off at all this week. Worked a full 40 hours, and it's been probably a few months since I've had a week where I actually worked a full 40 hours. I think I've had a few where I've only gotten a little bit of time off, but it's been quite a while since I've worked my full day every day for a week. Need the money, so it's good. But it's no fun. It's not fun doing it. But you know what? Life's life, right? Anyways. Weekend has begun, so let's not focus on that. Now, today I got home and I've done a little editing, just a little bit, and pulling things together. I'm getting ready to head up to church. We have Kent Henry, who I'd never heard of, leading an evening of worship at my church. And all I know is the little blurb that my church put on their site, for almost 40 years, Kent Henry has led people into deep worship and taught prophetic prayer worship all over the world. His ministry is built on a foundation of integrating praise with prayer and worship with intercession. Cool. Sounds like a blast. So I'm looking forward to it. And that starts here in 35 minutes, so I need to pull a few things together and get out of here quite quickly, because I want to be up there ahead of time, because if it's anything like some of the other, unlike just normal Sunday church service, sometimes I gotta work to try and sit near the front, and I like to do so. Not just because I like to do so, but also so whenever I pull you out, I don't just see the back of people's heads. So depending on what the footage coming up is you'll know if I manage to succeed or not. Let's go.
In Jesus' name, oil, it's right there. Anybody here tonight, you're up against, a brick wall. You're up against a hard thing in your life. You're going to get out of your seats and have Tom and Randy. I want Ben and Laura to come out, get the oil, bro. Let's start it up. And we're going to do a single file line. We're going to start praying. The Lord of the breakthrough is here right now.
The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a powerful name it is. Nothing can stand against. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus.
Be seated and just snuggle in with the Lord there. I want you to relax and rest in His presence. We've been going about 45 minutes. It's not a standing marathon. Praise God. This is so rich. Tom and I met down in the Chesterfield Valley. He said, bro, where have you been all my life? Well, we host the Presence Gang. I'm coming out there. And I said, Alice, where do you guys go to church? We're going to this really weird place. This guy named Tom Kyle. Well, they actually were at Doug's, and she said, you should check it out. And for some reason, Tom was in Kansas City. I thought it was 2 or 3 years ago. It was 5 years ago. I said, man, I apologize, bro, because he said, listen, we're not doing church. I said, really? Can I come out? Men doing 10 o'clock on their own without the anointing of the Holy Spirit, I don't think so. We're not that smart, after all. How many appreciate the third person of the Trinity, the Holy Spirit?
Amen.
God, isn't my buddy? And I still pray in tongues every day. I don't care what it is, what's cool or politically correct, or I don't even know what's wrong. I pray in the Spirit at the grocery store, they just think I'm a foreigner. And I am, actually. This is not my home. But Ariel went in the den and I heard her pounding something out on the piano. We got this Kawhi, really cool piano. She said, you ever come in and listen to this? She goes, do not weep, behold the lion. Revelation 4 and 5. Do not weep, behold the lion. He's coming again, right, church? Do not weep, behold the lion. To the Lamb that was slain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I looked and behold, midst of the thrones to the Lamb found worthy. I looked and behold, midst of the thrones to the Lamb that was slain. Yeah, yeah, I looked and behold, midst of the thrones to the Lamb found worthy. And you are worthy. Send your fire.
There's no place like it. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for what you're doing in our families. Thank you for all the breakthrough that was prayed for tonight and spoken over jobs, over families, over health, and over situations. We say thank you. We worship you. We worship you.
All day today I was thinking about Genesis 26. The story about Abraham and his son Isaac. And Isaac was too much blessing. Too much blessing. And he went and he rediscovered Abraham's wells. The wells that had been dug before, but they've been filled in with earth. With mud and dirt and muck. Tree stumps. Things that had rotted. Because the enemy did not want God's people to be blessed, to drink fresh water. And Isaac had to redig. And he went here, and then he went here, and it is just relentless for the sweet water of the promise. He had to redig. And I just felt Holy Spirit reminding again, there's sweet water that runs through this city. Sweet water. Heaven's water. Fresh water. Living water that runs through this city. Holy Spirit, do what you do. We just want to cooperate and step in to what you're doing. So in faith, we say yes. In
Yes,
faith,
Lord.
we say yes to what you want to do in this beautiful, amazing city.
Yes, Lord.
Thank you for faithful servants who will still put their foot on the spade to dig again, to find the fresh, sweet water of your presence, Holy Spirit. We say yes. Inundate, overwhelm the city, flood this city with your sweet presence. Bring dead things to life. Bring dry bones to life. Fill again the city with the song of the praise of the King of Kings, Jesus. That this city truly would be a gateway to the things of the Spirit. That Jesus, your name, be exalted over the city.
And your kingdom come quickly. Your will be done the same. They that wait upon the Lord, we renew our strength. They that wait upon the Lord, they renew their strength. They that wait upon the Lord, they renew their strength, mounting up with wings as eagles. We are mounting up, trimmed down. We're trimmed down, Lord. I believe in that word. That's right on. Yeah. They that wait upon the Lord, they renew their strength. Yeah. They that wait upon the Lord, they renew their strength. Yeah. They that wait upon the Lord, they mount up with wings like eagles. Isaiah, thank you. They mount up with wings like eagles. I want you to look at your neighbor tonight and say, dude, you are a huge history maker. And give them a high five right now. Don't hurt their hand. If they play music, don't hurt their hand. anointed. Hallelujah. And hallelujah. Oh, it's so beautiful. Listen to you guys. Hallelujah. Lord, we love you. Lord, Lord, we love. Lord, we Lord, we I want you to grab one or two people and say, dude, we're going to make it in Jesus' name. And give them a big squeeze, a big Jesus bear hug. Brent, how am I doing, bro? That was cool. Love you, Buster.
That was a nice night. Didn't even go too long. It's only went, what, 2.5 hours? And yeah, he, like, literally, like, you know, it started at 7, and I get in there maybe 10 minutes early, and he's sort of sitting down, and they're, like, doing, like, their warm-up, where he's, you know, calling out different chords, and from that point, he just sort of starts worship, like, in the middle, and, you know, starts worshiping a bit, and then goes into calling out chords, you know, sort of coordinating amongst the band, and he just, like, at that point, at some point, he's just like, I'm not waiting to 7, and he just, you know, like, just sort of carries that into sort of a free-formed worship, and just, it went on through the night. I mean, like I said, it's like 9:30, so I was only there for like 2.5 hours, and it was just pretty much just worship through. Apparently, he made a comment about whatever, you know, if you're interested in more, you know, he has a YouTube channel, so I'll link whatever to that if you want to check out more of his, I guess, worship or message or whatever he does on there. I'm not really sure, but he loves Jesus, that's clear, so yeah, I'll support that. Otherwise, like I said, it's not that late. It's only 9:30, yet at the same time 9:30 is pretty much bedtime for me. Gonna head home and go to bed. Thank you for joining me, you know, on this fun little night of worship and praising Jesus, you know. Praise Jesus. See you next time. Bye.